Hey everyone, it is Zach. Here we are continuing testing out just random things for Players Cup. I'm thinking about it more and I'm leaning more towards Sunroom, but this is a team that I kind of like put together real quick when I made the last episode. If you haven't checked that out, we tried to work with Tapu Lele and it didn't work as well as I thought it would. But we have Regieleki, Urshifu, Single Strike, Rillaboom, Spectrier, Dusclops, and Glastrier. So one thing that I kind of really want and the one thing that I really like is having the option for Trick Room. And here is, a Tapu Bulu. So here's the thing. Are you Grassy Seed, Hawlucha? Are you... I think I want to run Regieleki, Spectrier, because I want to say we see the Hawlucha. Yeah, so you're Electric Seed. Okay, so one thing I want to do is I want to Electro Web. And then, do I want to Max Strike or do I want to Max Quake? Let's Max Strike the Hawlucha. Max Knuckle comes out. We take that pretty well, actually. Electro Web goes off. We lower the speed. And you go into Raichu. Okay. So we get Grimnay. So I think I want to... What was that? I didn't see a balloon, so let's go into the Raichu here. You are sashed. And you Electro Web yourself. So I think here we can go for Reflect, and I mean, Coco really doesn't do much, especially with Raichu on the field. So let's just strike. Gleam comes out. Regieleki holds it down, and we decrease the speed as well. Knock out the Raichu. We are +2 in special attack. And here you have Clefairy. So let's just go ahead and Volt Switch into the Clefairy. And Shadow Ball should be enough to knock it out. But I mean, let's go into the Coco anyway. We'll bring in the Dusclops. Thunderbolt does a decent amount. Oh, and Heal Pulse. Okay. So we go ahead and we take the first one. That's not too bad. We are, like the last episode where we played, we really tanked our rating. It wasn't that good to begin with. And here we have Slush Rush. What are you leading anything with Taunt? I think we need Rillaboom. And we'll go Spectrier in the back. Never Melt Ice and Focus Sash, so we can just go ahead and Trick Room. And let's go for the Max Quake here. Oh, there's the taunt. Okay. So there is a taunt. That's not too bad. We can just Nightshade here and go ahead and Steel Spike. Because, I mean, their dual Ice Lead isn't going to do anything to Glastrier. There is the Celesteela. Celesteela is the one that we have to watch out for. But I think max Hailstorm should be good here. But I kind of want to max Quake. No, I can't max Quake. Unfortunately, the way we're playing, we're not giving Glastrier any kind of boost. And we might see a max Flare here. No, we see the Steel Spike. Dusclops goes down to Hail, so we don't get the Trick Room up. But let's bring in the Spectrier. You can't fake out the Spectrier, so you probably fake out the Glastrier here. And you actually Nuzzle instead, which isn't a bad move. Okay, so let's go ahead and Shadow Ball, and we'll just high horsepower the Raichu. Volt Tackle, wow. Okay, so we do get the attack boost. Unfortunately, what we have in the back is Rillaboom, and Rillaboom really doesn't do anything, and you're 2.5 in defense. So I think my best bet here is to fake out and close combat. Let's go ahead and Grassy Glide. And then we'll just Icicle Crash. Ooh. You win here. GG. We'll just Grassy Glide again and let them knock us out. Okay. I really didn't bring anything for the Celesteela, and I think that was my problem. Do I have anything for the Celesteela? I don't, other than Regieleki. So that might be something I want to think about in team building. Okay, so you have Trick Room yourself, but you also have Lilligan and Torkoal. I don't like that. So I think we bring Rillaboom here in the front, that just so we can have a fake out and a taunt. And maybe we'll do Urshifu and Dusclops. Who's my Maxmon though? Let's fake out the Lilligant, and we will go ahead and just Max Lightning the Torkoal. Protect, okay. Double Protect. So we can't Electro Web. Our best bet here is to try to U-turn the Lilligant. And then let's just keep getting damage on that Torkoal after you Eruption. I hate crap like this. Dusclops versus Dusclops. Let's go ahead and Nightshade the Lilligant, and we will max lightning it. Leaf Storm, we hang on. Nightshade, you get the knockout. Do you go for Sleep Powder here? No, you can't because we have electric terrain. And we're sashed. We might as well try the Sucker Punch and a switch out. There's the Trick Room. You haven't maxed yet, so our best bet here is to Wisp. And then we will try to Wicked Blow the Dusclops. I never liked the after you stuff, especially like the Lily Torque. We do get the burn. We did lose our Sash. So I think here I have to Pain Split. And we might as well just... Well, the sun isn't up anymore. Wicked Blow. Okay. We are not in a bad spot here. We have 61. They have 77. Let's just Nightshade. And we will detect to burn out the last turn of Dynamax. Bulky. Usual spreads from Pikalytics. And they left. I guess there was someone else watching? Okay. So we handled that one pretty good. All things considered, losing Rillaboom on the first turn. Now you have your own Spectrier. And you also have Trick Room. And then you have Venusaur Torkoal. Ooh, okay. So let's do Regieleki, Spectrier, Rillaboom for terrain, and maybe Dusclops? How about Urshifu? I mean, because if you don't bring Trick Room, but I feel like when you see my team, like Trick Room is probably one of your best options. Okay. So let's Electro Web. And then we will actually Max Strike the Urshifu. That way, no matter what, they're getting a speed drop. Okay, and we just get rid of the Urshifu, so that's probably Spectrier's biggest problem. And they disconnected, so I don't know. Okay, they came back. And they changed their avatar. That was weird. I think Light Screen is probably my best bet here. And then just Max Quake. Shadow Ball, Venusaur, and they forfeit. Which, I don't think it's that bad there. Like, I do have Light Screen and a special defense boost. So, I guess I could probably just max Phantasm, the Spectrier, and Electro Web the Venusaur. Well, I'd probably Electro Web both of them. And then just stall out the sun. But I mean, I think with a G-Max Venusaur, like, that could have been a decent match still. Let's do one more. And I'm actually playing with this team. I did test it a little, and I'm not playing too bad with it. So they also have the dual ponies. Actually, there's a lot of common things on our team. Let's do Dusclops for Will-O-Wisp. And who do I want last? I think I need Urshifu. Ooh. Nice lead. So here's the thing, like, do we Electro Web and try to get the speed advantage, or do we set Light Screen and try to take the damage? I think our best bet here is to Light Screen, and then we will max Quake. They Electro Web, they're faster. Ah. What's your Lecky's speed, if you don't mind me asking? Let's go ahead and just Electro Web and try to Wicked Blow, but you probably double into Urshifu here. They switch to Clefairy. Max Strike, we go down to Sash. We miss the Clefairy. And you just hang on with front guard. Let's Volt Switch the Clefairy and switch into Dusclops. Hopefully you max Strike. We'll bring Urshifu back in. Oh. You went down to Life Orb, though. Was that Life Orb? But you still have your own Regieleki, which we know that you're faster. But we still do have Light Screen up. So I want to say here we can Electro Web. And just Nightshade. We probably should have set Trick Room there. Electro Ball, yep. Moonblast with a critical hit. GG. Clefairy's too good. Okay, let's check out how we did. This one, we were outsped by Regieleki, so I want to say you might be running max speed. We are definitely not running max speed. We are running Timid. I think Timid in like 36 EVs. So we come out to like 244, I want to say, but that's a pretty average spread. So I feel like people can easily speed creep that. That might be something I want to take into account. This one, I think they forfeited early. I think they just got a little tilted by me doubling into the Urshifu turn 1. But I think with the Max Venusaur, they still had a chance. This one, we played Trick Room really well, and I think they focused a little too much into our Dusclops. And I mean, we did turn this one around. I don't think we should have won that one. This one, I have no answers to Stellacelia, and with a lot of these qualifiers that we are planning for, you're going to see a lot of bulk. I mean, the first one I played, I went to timer in 3 matches against Corviknights. So that's something you really need to consider, is how do you take care of these bulky wall Pokemon like Stellacelia, well, Corviknight. I guess Corviknight is just a worst? Is it a worse Celesteela? And then this one we just brought the offense. And I think bringing Spectrier against Hawlucha was pretty good here, because they had to go into something other than Spectrier. And that and Regieleki survived it. That's what I was thought that was crazy. But let me know how you feel about the team. Is this something that you think I should build upon? I don't want to show the spreads because the Spectrier spread isn't mine, and I haven't asked if I could share it yet. So I should probably do that before I share it. But can I go? Yeah. So this is the team Pick a Pony that we were using today, and the other one we worked on last episode was the G-Max Rillaboom, the Rotom Heat, the Grimmsnarl, Landorus T, Tapu Lele, and Urshifu. I really liked this first 3 pieces, but not these 3 pieces. I want to say that these synergized a lot better than these ones did. But I don't want to talk about that too much because that was in the last episode. So if I go back to that team and start to work on it, I will talk about it then. But anyways, if you guys made it this far in the video, I want to say thanks for watching. Do not forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.